Engineer right here, and I just came in a little early to check my lighting, which means that crazy looking light needs to go somewhere. So hold on 1 second, don't change that thought. Actually, I have a remote control, I just got to figure out where it is. But so I'm doing something a little new here, actually, and you guys helped me to be a beta test. Oh, there you go. It says Ask the Career Engineers right here with this big light behind me. So I came on just a little early just to check it out. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. Here we go. Don't ever do this, by the way, on the live stream, but I don't think you guys are going to catch this. Oh, my goodness. Don't ever do this. Boom. See? Don't ever do that. Anyway, so I want to try, YouTube. Poor YouTube isn't getting a whole lot of love these days. And we want to give it some love, just a little bit. So I decided to do to come up here and do a little YouTubing to see what's going on here. And also to play with some new technology, which you guys know I love to do, and to see how things working. So, Career Engineer right here. So I would do this for a half hour. You guys know IGTV is all over the place. Hold on, I'm making some adjustments. IGTV is like all over the place. Uh-oh. And it's pretty fabulous for those of you who haven't got into that yet. So you can see I'm addressing things right. I might just hold the phone in my hand. I keep trying to turn my phone off, y'all. Again, I'm doing a little test, but God, why is it the phone? My phone keeps telling me it wants to shut off. We don't want to do that, but I'm using a stand that actually isn't being my friend right now. What's up, y'all? Career Engineer right here. Just doing some adjustment. Y'all bear with me. I'm kind of not where I want to be. So anyway, Career Engineer here playing with YouTube Live, which is what I want to do. And when I say YouTube Live, I'm doing this from a mobile device live on YouTube. And many of you guys know, I don't want to, well, many of you know that this is kind of, we do our PCE, push up your career. You can send me a question, I'll answer it. But this is very real and organic right now, guys, because I am using YouTube Live. IGTV is out. So if you're a career seeker or business person, you might want to get with IGTV. It just showed up like last week, and it's supposed to be now the competition to YouTube. So what I was sitting here doing, holding my phone manually, which is what you should never do when you're doing a live stream, and playing with your lighting, which you should never do. But to come here for a half hour with a Ask the Career Engineer TCE, I'll answer any career question you have. I'll answer any business question, but I'm also using new technology. So you guys know I love technology. So, I mean, YouTube Live, mobile from your phone is what I'm using. And then YouTube has had this for a while, and it's a pretty cool thing. I apologize, I'm actually holding the phone mobily, but we're only going to be here for about a half hour. But I want to see how it compared to the new IGTV for those of you who are aware or not aware. It's supposed to be kicking YouTube's butt, so we'll see. YouTube has always been the standard or the gospel for video, and now that they have a live, live streaming, which they've always had mobily, this is not new. It's just a lot of us just don't use it because we're so stuck on Facebook Live, we're so stuck on Periscope, Twitter Live, and now IGTV, and of course Twitter Live Stories. So YouTube needs to get in the mix. But anyway, I thought I'd come in tonight publicly, and again, this is sort of new for me too. So you're welcome. Look at that, my lighting is totally off. So you know what I'm gonna do? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk around and do some stuff, but I have an idea how to fix this. Very organic. Feel free to send me a question if you like. I am answering any career questions, but really, this is what I need to do. My bad. I love natural light. I will answer your career questions as well. But I did really want to play with this new thing. I mean, new to me, not new to anybody else, but new to me. And if I can get the light from shining on my face, you know what I'm saying? So if you have a question or comment, here's a couple things you can do as I'm doing this manually, using my Archon mount, but holding it in my hand because I didn't like where it was. You can text me, or you can, text me. You can 757-745-4823, or you can send me a text or send me a chat right here. But that's the deal. So YouTube Live on your mobile devices. What's up? This is what I'm using. I'm going to really be doing some comparative. Someone's staring at me over there to see if this is a better deal than, well, not better, because I think IGTV is already winning. If you haven't tried, if you have an Instagram account, you definitely want to see how that's stacking up. Okay, IGTV. But we have a chat here, and I'm trying to look at myself while I'm on TV. Not that I want to hear. I don't want to hear myself. like I don't want to hear myself, but I do want to check and see just how different. Like I said, I did this in portrait. Probably should have did it landscape, but you know what? IGTV is all about the portrait because they feel that the generation that is used to talking about things, they're doing this. I mean, IGTV is all about portrait. It's not about landscape. YouTube is about landscape. So we're saying people are trying to say that. With that being said, that the people like me, us landscape people, we're used to having, the screen and landscape, which is like code word for saying how old you are. That's truly what they're saying. But IGTV, it's all about portrait. So I thought I would do portrait to see how this rocked here. And actually it doesn't rock here at all, but it really, really looks good on it really, really looks good on IGTV. So that's so as I'm sitting here comparing some things, because now on IGTV, in fact, let me see, I'm live now. Let me see what happens. I'm going to try to do some Facebook integration. Again, if you have a career question, you can type it on the chat and I'll read it and answer it. July is a great month for all things change. And but it also gives me a chance. The only way you can kind of test some of these apps is to literally test the app, and you have to do it live. You have to do it live. So if you do have a question or comment, because again, I'm trying to see, for those of you just tune in, I am America's career engineer, organically using YouTube Live for my mobile device. And IGTV kicked in last week. And like I said, this is an Ask the Career Engineer. I'll answer a career question, I'll answer a business question, but I love to play with technology. And I'm gonna put another thing, 757. I'm gonna put my phone number right here, right? To see 745-4823. I'm gonna see just how useful all this stuff is. You can text a question to me. You can text, which live stream channel am I on? So I am on, let me see, you can text. Good question, Carla, and this is good, so I'm seeing how this all works. And again, my apologies, I'm literally holding the phone. I'm on my phone. I'm actually using YouTube Live. And YouTube Live has been around a while. I mean, more than a year. But I think for whatever reason, and please forget because where I had my phone, it didn't do right, so I grabbed it and held it. So I'm using YouTube Live straight from my mobile device, my phone. And YouTube Live has been here for a hot minute. It's been here for a hot minute. A lot of us, I mean, YouTube just didn't do a great job, I don't think, of letting folks know what they used to do. Certain accounts could do it. I've had the ability from my phone to do a live stream on YouTube for probably a year. I just, I've been Facebook living Facebook living like everyone, and there's still Scope, and then there's still all kinds of stuff. There's Zoom and everything else. And I don't think YouTube Live, which has been alive for a while, yeah. But a lot of people just aren't using it. So I decided tonight, since I was going to do a free Ask the Career Engineer, any career question, a business question, I'm here to answer it for you. If you're one of my pushupyourcareer.com folks, I'll definitely give you a shout out. And we do have a list. So I'm going to send these guys some blog information later. Network members, I'll give you a shout out. But yeah, it's not getting as much play. Now, the thing is, last week when IGTV rolled out, and I do have an IGTV channel, that's the newest, hottest thing because IG, Instagram has, well, I think it hit 1 billion folks using it. So now the IGTV is supposed to be the god of YouTube. YouTube is gospel. It's supposed to be kicking their booty. Okay. The folks project that IGTV is going to totally squash YouTube. That's the thinking. So I thought, let me go back to YouTube tonight and see how easy this is or not. So Carla said, now, how do you take advantage of the second half of the year regarding career search? Great question. Well, we are definitely, 5 months left? Well, July is here. So you kick booty, you shift gears, you get into gear. Like July, where it's hot. I mean, summer for most people, it's a time to reactivate your packaging, revisit your response. So use July to get all your stuff tight and right. Review your performance markers. If if you haven't looked at what you've brought to the table and your impact in the last 12 months, look and upgrade those things or update them. If there's stuff you need to add, add it. If there's stuff you need to take away, take it away. So this is a great time to get all that ready and then, start introducing your brand to the market. I like a saturation approach as long as it's a targeted market, but it's up to you to get your stuff out there and don't put everything in one basket. Use a couple of slices of the pie. I mean, all internet only is not good. You got to have some people to people connectivity, energize your network, revisit your network. I tell you, I often, I'll just call people who I haven't talked with in a year or maybe 6 months and break bread with them, have coffee, do something to get an idea of, hey, what are you doing now? Here's what I'm doing now. What can I do for you? What you can do for me? What am I looking to get connected to? Who are you looking to get connected to? So I'm big on powwows and breaking bread and a cup of coffee. I have done more power with a cup of coffee than ever before, and I still use technology. So don't wait till September and October to energize right now. I mean, in my own brand, I'm thinking of all the new clients or the new folks I've come in contact with. A lot of it is because of, just re-energizing my dream team, re-energizing the people in places that, have access and opportunity for me. And I'm really strategic about who those people and places are. So I think that's a really big deal. Okay. That's a really big deal. So again, career engineer right here. Don't get anxious, get prepared. This is very organic. I'm looking at multiple screens here. And again, trying to see if YouTube Live, which has been around a long, long time, how this compares now to the new IGTV, because you guys know I love a technology tip to check things out and how easy it is to share on social media. I'm putting some things out here. Trying to see, because on IGTV, which launched last week, and everybody can have an IGTV channel, you can do a video up to 10 minutes. Up to 10 minutes now on IGTV. It's not live. You can upload some stuff, but of course, you can do live stream IG already. And I'm sure they're going to make it a point to do this. But the folks who know are saying that IGTV is going to kick YouTube's booty. So I'm standing by and eagerly trying to figure out if that's the truth. So that's what's going on. So with that being said, if you have a question, go ahead and put in the chat. Again, I'm sitting here trying to just see how of ease this is. What better way to work a channel than to work a channel? The only way to do this, let me see, 745, put my phone number up here again, because some folks like to text me with something. If you have a career question or a business question, I'll take it. Again, I'm career engineer. Our motto is simply this: don't get anxious, get paired. Oh, it did. That's cool. I want to see if what I chatted will pop in the screen. There it is. You can text me your information or you can put it in the chat. So that's pretty cool. So I just did a chat, and of course I want to see if the desktop and the online here work. So tonight, what I usually have is my Push Up Your Career, which is an open list, pushupyourcareer.com. You can check it out, join the list. I give those people, every now and then I'll do a free career seminar here on YouTube, actually. And last night we had some techno drama, so I said I would come on Friday. But I also decided just to make this public because I want an excuse. I want an excuse to test YouTube Live. What are some of your services? Are you offering any summer specials? You know what? Summer specials. I used to do summer specials. I'm not opposed to. You guys can check out my mobile site, which is tcenow.com. I think I have a mobile coaching special. Of course, if people are in my community, they save a lot more money on my coaching. I have discount rates for people in the TCE network. In the fall, sometimes, and with Christmas, I've had a fire sale. But I do have things that are like, if I have from $10 to 99 bucks. So we always have some digital audio deals. You can download stuff or reach out to me, but I will have coaching specials. But I tell you what, the people that are on our list, if you're one of my, if you're on my Nyanza newsletter, if you're in pushupyourcareer.com, I tend to send like coupons or specials to that list of people. So if you're a Nyanza reader, if you're not, all you gotta do is go to my website, tcenow.com, and we have a couple of subscriptions. The Push Up Your Career, which is our free career seminars we give every now and then. I won't say it's every month because it's not, but it might be every other month, or when the spirit leads me, like something new or hot shows up, I want to talk about it. Of course, my network gets the best deals. And network membership is only $10 a month now, or $100 a year to be a member of the network. But our pushupyourcareer.com and my Nyanza newsletter, our workforce newsletter, if we have any deals going on there. But you know what? If you go to my Facebook page, I think I might have a Facebook only thing. I think I do. So Don't Get Anxious is our Facebook page. If you haven't checked that out, you might want to. I believe I have something for the Facebookers, those who like me and engage with me. I think we've got something there. So again, I'm your career engineer. Never fear, career engineers here. Live on YouTube Live from my phone, doing it from my phone. YouTube Live has been here forever. Excuse the lighting drama because I was doing this and my what do you call this thing I'm using? My Aeron mount didn't mount where I wanted it to mount, and it was just too crazy to go and try to do someplace else. I mean, I could take a walk. I could take a walk and show you guys some stuff. But one thing I do like about this though is when you guys do chat, it comes up really easy on the phone. I was concerned about that because when you do it, sometimes from your desktop, it's pretty hard to do it. So, but again, I'm doing YouTube Live from my desktop, from my phone, only from my phone. It's been around forever. However, folk don't really use it that much. And all the other apps like IGTV and Facebook Live and Periscope Live and Twitter Live, the same thing, seem to be easier to use. And I just think YouTube really took the mobile live platform. They didn't really push it. I guess they figured they're YouTube, so why not? Yeah, well, see, I do YouTube Live from my desktop all the time, but I'm saying doing it from the phone. Like I'll do live on YouTube from my desktop, but mobile, using it on a mobile device, they didn't really push that because I think YouTube just figured I'm YouTube. I ain't got to push all that. So you see what I'm saying? So I've always done it from my desktop. That part is easy, but from the phone, that's the part I think they may have dropped the ball. That they didn't do it, from the phone, of course, and you still use, so you see what I'm saying? I'm literally doing it just from the phone, just YouTube Live. That's it. Just want to see the portability of this because I usually use this for all my free seminars. So anyway, I'm your career engineer. Don't get anxious, get prepared. We're doing Ask the Career Engineer tonight. You can ask me a question. I'll give you an answer. I'm only up here for 30 minutes, so feel free to invite others. Feel free to you can text your question to me, as you can see in the chat, at either 757-745-4823, or just boom, do it right there and I'll answer a question for you. But what I am doing while I'm answering career and business questions, you can find me at tcenow.com. I guess I should have said that somewhere, right? tcenow.com. But I am also doing a true comparison right now of the ease of using YouTube Live from my mobile device, not on the desktop, just from my mobile device, to see like why they didn't really push this. But again, last week with IGTV and everybody else has made the mobile live streaming effortlessly. I mean, effortlessly. And I want to see what's up with YouTube, because it is the king of videos. But IGTV seems to be positioned to blow them out the water. So if you don't have your IGTV channel yet, you should, because it came out last week, and it's a standalone app as well. It's its own app, and this is almost like when Periscope came out. Like it's a week old. Like IGTV is brand spanking new. So it might be cool to get up on it, to be that group of people that got on it when it first came out, because folks are saying it's a game changer. It's a game changer. Okay. So again, if you have questions, career engineer right here. You can find me online everywhere at tcenow.com. You can find me on Facebook at Don't Get Anxious. So at Don't Get Anxious. I'm on Twitter as Career Engineer. Tonight is our Ask the Career Engineer, and you can ask me a career question. I'll do my best to give you an answer. You can also ask me entrepreneurial stuff too. Now, we have an Ask the Career Engineer column that runs every Monday, comes out fresh Monday at hrew.com. That stands for Hampton Roads Employment Weekly. So hrew.com. I have a column and people can submit questions, and now I'll decide which questions to answer, or actually the paper will decide. But every Monday, no matter where you are, you can read the article. Of course, if you're here in the 757, you can get the actual magazine. But if you're online, hrew.com, you can check it out, the Hampton Roads Employment Weekly. So we're doing what we can to make sure the content and the intel, and to keep it fresh, because I get great questions. I'll answer some great questions that's fresh, and we can, we want to do our part to help people to make sure you're economically powerful in your places or spaces, okay? But I am coming to you live tonight from YouTube. And I'm trying to see, and I'm holding my phone manually, which is something folks say you should never do. They're probably right. I mean, they're probably right. You probably shouldn't. You probably shouldn't. I'm gonna share this on. I think I did share that. What else can I share this on? I'm trying to see because I'm using. I'm actually. Oh, these are things I don't even use. I'm actually using. Oh, let's. Well, no, I don't want to use that either. I'm actually using my desktop to see how this rolls. So again, I wasn't gonna do a long broadcast, but I did. I did. I know, and I'm right gonna probably delete this when I'm done. To be quite frank, but I did want to see. The ease of this and see if it's how's it rank, and because I'm so used to using mobile streaming on all the other platforms but YouTube. So would love to know what you guys think, if you think this is something you would use in your places or spaces in terms of mobility. Again, you can find me tcenow.com, tcenow.com, everywhere. And even sometimes I get away from the internet and actually do some stuff. I'm trying to see how this looks. I'm looking at it on a desktop to see clarity of the camera and all that kind of good stuff. And I also was doing this without messing with, if you're on YouTube on the desktop, you can do all the real fancy, streaming the fancy way. This is again literally phone, show up, push a button, and go live, done. So not sure because to me it looks kind of fuzzy on the desktop. It doesn't look fuzzy here, but it looks fuzzy on the desktop. IGTV rocks, Facebook Live rocks. So I don't know. This may or may not be a good thing. Doing it from my desktop, never have a problem. But again, I'm doing this mobilely, okay? So if there aren't any other questions or comments, because I'm just trying to see how, yeah, it looks really fun. I mean, I could show you guys what I see. It looks fuzzy on my desktop. How weird, because the other ones don't do that. So again, your career engineer right here. So I'm gonna push this. Top chat, okay, live chat, all messages are visible. Got it. So I can see, all right, cool. I can see all the chats. That's cool. Well, that part I do like, because sometimes when you're doing other things, you can't see the chat. So I like the fact I can push this button. I can see what you guys are saying. So that's kind of cool. But I don't know, guys. I think Instagram may have my vote. And the reason I think, particularly for things like this, I mean, this is like a half hour. In video world, half hour is a long time. 10 minutes might force people to get right to the point. You know what I'm saying? 10 minutes might force people to get right to the point. So I think I'm going to do an IGTV in a little bit right after this to see just to, kind of just the difference, and I think YouTube's going to have to really take it up a notch to change some things. Now, here's what's going to be interesting. I'm going to have to figure out, oh, I can mute the phone. Okay. Oh, I could have shared here. I just saw a button where I can share here. Got it. Kind of reminds me of Zoom a little bit with that. But I'm going to see how easy this will be on IGTV. Well, and it's so easy to get to my IGTV channel. All you really have to do is like so easy. All you have to do is go to my Instagram. And when you go to my Instagram, you'll see IGTV and all you click and there it is. So I think you really want to get with that. So Carla, I want to thank you for being here and helping me test this. Folks who I might just go ahead and delete this. I don't know. It was more of a test and to give me an opportunity to share any career stuff. Let me see. So Carla asked me that one question. I told y'all what to do. Something else you guys can do like right now. What's happening right now? What's one of the biggest things? What have I seen more in my practice recently? I think I have seen more of there's a lot of unhappily employed folks. That's what I'm seeing a lot of. I've seen people with 15 years on the job or even longer willing to find something else. And it's just because they're not satisfied. So perhaps there's some things, if you are that person, how you can maybe try to get satisfaction on the job, or if you're about ready to make that significant leap. And when you have 10 or 15 years on the job and you're ready to make a move to start over, that's pretty significant. And you should make that should be something you think about for a while. You think about that thing. Because is the grass greener on the other side? You could go from the fire to the fire pan. So for that unhappily employed person, to me, if you sense that you're not, like if it's the first year, second year of a job and you're really not satisfied and you don't sense there's anything more, the career path is stunted, or the environment just is getting more, it's just not, what I'm saying? There's no pulse there. Just the baby is dying and there's just no pulse there. Okay. You got to kind of catch, don't be somewhere 20 years and it has been dead since you were there on the second year. You got to really use some discernment here, but there are a lot of folks, I mean, I'm talking 20-year, 15-year folk who are trying to change the game, and we're here to help. Don't get, we're here to help with that. But I find that very interesting. And I'm telling you, sometimes it's not even the money. I mean, there is folks are just they just want a better experience on Monday morning. And so I've seen a lot of that. So for that, if you are that person, you need to make sure that you have ways to make sure that wherever you're going to go to next is going to be better. And there's some techniques and some solutions that you can do with that. I mean, money is great, but money ain't everything. We're finding that out every day. So a lot of unhappily employed people lately in jobs and places and spaces. So I find that to be kind of interesting. And a host of services kind of wrapping around those folks to make sure that they're looking for satisfaction, that they're looking for some folks are just trying to get what they need to get so they can get ready and retire and do the real career that they want. They're doing what they have to do, but they really have some things they want to do. So I'm seeing all of that happening. And I think it's all good, but just particularly to that unhappily employed person, don't be miserable at the job 20 years. I mean, don't be that person. I mean, if you're there and you can smell, I mean, there's certain things that you can tell that's different. Kimberly says, I think it's important to feel you are making a difference in your job. I agree, Kimberly. That's good. That's good. It is very important. Yeah, so that's why to me, having purpose is so important. I mean, purpose is incredibly important. It's deeper. All this job stuff. I mean, I'm telling you, it's deeper than a job. It really is deeper than a job. It's not just about the money. I mean, I think most folks understand. I mean, we do want people on stability. We want, longevity on the job. We want a good employer. We want to be a place where we go and we give our gifts and talents, right? We pour our gifts and talents into this place or space. And at the end of the day, we get a great little paycheck, but we also have a sense of purpose. I think purpose-driven opportunities are important. I mean, where you contribute, working in the places and spaces that really fit who you are is so important. I mean, so when I share with people a lot and they think, okay, she's getting so kind of social worky. But the point is, it's all about making sure that you've examined your inner self to make sure where you're going to fit externally is a fit. I mean, at least the closest to a fit. I was talking with a client yesterday who's this person loves guidelines and regs. This is a person that he's a data guy. I mean, regulations and guidelines and rules give him confidence. All right. That it's a safe place for this person, because that's just the way they think. They're a data scientist almost. That's the way they think. That's the way they live. So for him to work in some place like, I don't know, MTV, or some place like, I don't know, where the rules are out the door, it's kind of like Indiana Jones, or it's kind of like, just, I think you guys get it. He could be miserable there because it wouldn't fit his DNA. It would be a square and a circle trying to find a way to fit. And it's just not going to happen. So even though we're looking at salaries and we're looking at longevity and we're looking at companies that have, if you're interested in community empowerment, you need to work for some type of place that's empowering the community. Maybe it's a nonprofit, maybe it's government, maybe it is a for-profit that has a really significant community culture. And how do you find those places? Well, that means non-traditional networking and doing some really different types of research and doing some different questions at your interview so you can capture not just, hey, how much am I making and when's my vacation, but, what does this company stand for? How does this company treat its employees? How has this company grown? How is technology impacting not just this company, but even the job I'm doing? I mean, am I going to be history in 10 months because a new app shows up or new, so how you stay a step ahead, how you stay a step ahead is very important. Is very important. So, all those things actually come with job satisfaction. And that's why we see right now so many people making a difference. So if you have a question, I would love to know what you guys think about this. I mean, I know it's not a lot of us viewing. I went to put it out the best I could because yesterday I couldn't get on the internet. I tell you, the Hulk and Superman couldn't get me on the internet yesterday. That was really weird. But tonight I said, since it's something a little different, I rarely do stuff on Friday eves. But I said, let me use YouTube, which I always do, but let me go from the phone and see how YouTube Live kicks in because again, IGTV is the bomb. So I do have, I am going to probably do a little bit more IGTV, but it seems like, I mean, I can see Carla's and I can see Kim's questions quite easily. I can't really tell how many folks are really watching or anything. The numbers usually on YouTube like doesn't really make sense to me. And YouTube did advise me to go landscape, but I want to do this. I'm gonna go like this. I want to do it this way because YouTube TV. I mean, it's this whole thing about. Oh, here I go. What am I doing? My screen just went dark on me too. What happens if I touch my screen? Oh, nothing. I was like, it got kind of dark here. What just happened? Ugh. My screen just got kind of dark. Ugh. I don't know what that's all about. But anyway, I just want to see. I'm gonna take off my glasses. There you go, because the light's on my glasses. How this would work, like if I want to do something really quick on YouTube, will YouTube Live do it for me? And that's kind of what I want to see because I still believe that every single platform has a different culture. But I do think YouTube may have missed the ball. But they wanted me to go landscape because that's how we're used to watching TV that way. But the world, okay, what's happening is where I'm at is getting dark. The I'm gonna turn my light back on. The world doesn't do landscape. The young people all do portraits. So IGTV, like you cannot even do it in landscape. So I just wanted to see the difference. And of course, on YouTube, we've got the little black spaces on the side when you see when you see the playback. Maybe it'll fill it in a little bit, but YouTube is all about landscape. So big choice there. So anyway, let me know what you think of this. If there's, I'm at 31 minutes right now. If there's any other question, I'll hit it. And again, one of the things today, again, I'm your career engineer. This is a public broadcast, even though it looks like I'm an amateur. I'm really not. I just want to try this. And it just really got dark. Wait, I'm looking at something else. Because I'm also, let's see. This is kind of interesting. So what I'm doing, wow. Okay, I was trying to see if I listen, when I do live streams, I test everything. I like to see how things really roll. So anyway, guys, you guys be blessed. So for my Push Up Your Career people, we'll do something else probably in a couple of months. My network members, we have second what is it? Oh, well, you know what? Yeah, second Thursday, the 14th, we have our TCE network training. So that will be done on Zoom. So make sure you're following that so you can get your free training on Zoom. It'll be live and we'll be talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. Okay, so I'm going to hang up. I'm going to figure out how to end this because I can't tell how to end this yet. I'm going to try. I'm trying to figure out how to end it. So I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm not going to hit that. That's not it. I don't think that's it. Let's see. Kimberly says, I see what Kimberly said. Yes. All right. I'm going to go. I think this is it. Yes, I'm going to stop streaming. So you guys have a blessed one and I'll see you. I'll see you. You guys don't get anxious, get prepared. Good night.